Hello, welcome to Social Keys Check-In. I am president and founder Adrian Riley. So, I'm in my car right now, so I think I might make this a thing. Whereas I'm in transit or sitting in the car, whatever, then I'll do what we used to do in groups that I used to facilitate called check-in. So a check-in is just like how your day going, how your week going, or it all depends on, just basically checking in how things are going. So good, bad, or indifferent. So I think with this check-in, since I'm in the car, knowing I'm going somewhere in between seeing clients or meetings, or I think I want to do this more along the lines of checking in with the viewers, since many people suggested us to do a video blog. So at least starting on, I don't want to have a niche, right, as of yet. So I don't want to say I only talk about, personal development or ministry or politics or what. I don't want a certain vein of things, but if the public kind of leans that way and that's what people want to hear or whatever, I just cater to that accordingly. But as of right now, that's what check-in is. I'm going to check into and see what response I get, what the reviews say, or comments down below as far as content. Would it be good content? So I do check in, and based on the response, that's it. So as of right now, today I will just cover opportunity. So what did I mean by opportunity? Is that some people, there's conversation about how opportunity comes, and it comes in various ways. So to speak from personal experience, and what I've noticed talking to people and coaching them, is that there are certain people that go out, look for opportunity. There's those who wait for opportunity to fall in their lap. And then there are those who create opportunity, and those who go weave in between. But I know those people who create opportunity do not wait, because they just create it. Wherever there's no opportunity, create it. So, and I'm along those lines, like you can create more opportunity than you can find. And what do I mean by finding opportunity? Just going out, hey, somebody give me a chance to do X, Y, Z, whatever you're trying to accomplish. So I'm a person that will just start it myself, or just do what I love, not even necessarily as a business. It all depends on what it is. And as a result, opportunities open up to me because I was already doing what I was doing. So jobs has been created, doors have been opened, and that's the thing. So, comment down below on which one are you, or which one you think you are. Because again, I noticed it, like the trend, like of people say with opportunity, well, while certain people are poor or not very successful because, well, they don't live in a neighborhood where it's opportunity. That's one is I hear quite a bit. And so I'm very visual. I'm a visual learner. I'm just visual. So I'm thinking, it's like, okay, so if I live in a affluent neighborhood, a wealthy neighborhood, I automatically got opportunity just living there. So let's say I stay in a poor neighborhood now, and you just literally place me in a wealthy neighborhood, I will automatically just have opportunity just living there. Like, that's what my mind goes to. Like, how would I just have it living there? And I understand what they're trying to say on some level, I guess, but words have meaning. So it's just like, if I lived in a rich neighborhood, I'd be better off. Like, based on what? Just living there? That's all. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to have any skills. You don't have to have anything. You just live there, and then you're just going to be able to do whatever you want to do, whatever that is. So that's what I mean. It just, when I hear that, that's when my mind's like, that don't make any sense. Like, I didn't grow up in a nice neighborhood at all. But it's like, but you can go, we travel to other neighborhoods, or we knew other people, and that opened up doors, that opened up John Cup. We went out places that wasn't our neighborhood and met people, me and my closest friends. And that's what we would do. We go to other towns, we go to other cities, we would just go meet people. and hang out, and that opened up doors. So that's what's so people kind of say those things. It's kind of like I will put them in hopefully opportunity will fall in my lap category. Because if you, let's say I just moved to whatever the wealthiest neighborhood or one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the country, like, and I won't say my city because it's kind of small, but yeah, like in the country, wherever that place may be, if you just sit me there and drop me there, give me a house, a car, or whatever that match everyone else, and I just go there and I just whatever, I don't know what you will be doing. Like if you just living there, I mean, I have to work, so I guess I don't know. Maybe they'll give me a corporate job. I'll put it to you this way. Remember the movie Trading Places? That, if you've never seen that movie, go watch it, because that's kind of what that was about. It was basically the battle between nurture and nature. That was the whole movie's about. Like, what makes a person successful? Is it nurture or nature? So, the plot is that they took somebody from the hood, which is Eddie Murphy, and somebody who was like in a broker place took him and put him in the hood, and they said, and the argument was basically said, well, and one guy said if you just give the guy the right surroundings, the right stuff, he will succeed. He's not succeeding because he's in a poor neighborhood or whatever. And then it's like if you take the guy that's wealthy and had everything and put him in the hood, he'll turn to crime. The other guy's like, no, he'll be successful because successful people always do. So that was the story. So for those that ain't seen it, I ain't gonna tell the rest. It's a good watch in that sense. So it's not a PG-13, so just throw that out there. But because Eddie Murphy for one. But yeah, so just take note if you're gonna watch it. But yeah, it's the nature versus nurture thing. So the story play out is very interesting how it all play out. But I'm in the camp of it's not nurture or nature, it's both. It could be a little bit of both, because where you grow up at is what you used to seeing, or whatever, which is nurture, or epigenetics, your environment. Your environment has a lot to play in what you do, what you learn, and things of that nature. It does. It just, or was you just born that way? Are you just born successful, born a leader? Which I don't buy into that. I don't buy into you just born a leader. Like, no one's born that, in my opinion. No, that don't even make any sense. But how you do things, your environment do dictate your home life. Everything dictates some of the stuff that you do. And it's funny how people are in denial about that at times, and it's only in denial one way. So if you see somebody is criminal or do certain things, and it's like, well, they grew up in a certain environment. Well, that's not the case, so that's no excuse. And it's not an excuse, but it's a reality for a lot of people. It's hard to rise above your environment and the culture that you're in to something different. That's why you celebrate people when they do it, because it's so rare. And for the people who don't understand that environment do play a part in it, I always say to them, it's like, okay, well, just let your kids go play in that neighborhood or a certain neighborhood that you deem is not quite up to your standard. If bad company or bad community or whatever doesn't play a part in it, then let your children hang out there. They be around. No, well, why not? Like, well, I don't want them to. You don't want them to what? You don't want them to pick up certain habits from that culture or whatever. That's why because you know within your own house how you raise your own children. Like this, yes. You know what I mean? Living in a certain environment, your home and the community, yes, it plays a part in how you do things or how you make decisions. So, I don't know. But like I say, again, the same thing with success. Some people, I watched it. I talked to people, think opportunity just fall in their lap. Like, all they have to do is just wish real hard and take a wishbone and break it or something, but they just think it's just supposed to happen. Well, I'm just going to pray a lot, and then this. Yeah, I'm not saying praying can't open up the doors, but you gotta do more than that. You gotta get on your feet and get off your shoulders and get something done. I know somebody thinking, how you get off your shoulders? It's just a weird expression we have where I come from. But no, I mean, and to make it even more narrow, like in my family. But so yeah, you need to do something to make things happen, because things just don't happen. So Then there are those who look for opportunities. I call that basically the job seekers, which is fine. To get their foot in the door before they can develop their career, that's fine. But then, like in my case, it's something I want to do and they don't have a job for it, or I could not be qualified like through academics for some reason because I don't have the right degree or a degree at all. I would just create it. I would just do it. That's it. It's like, well, if the opportunity ain't there and it's not quite what I want, then I'm just gonna do it myself. And then, well, how much you get paid? Sometimes I don't get paid. I didn't get paid anything. I would just do it because I just love it. So I would just create it myself.
5, 7, 4, 6.
Alrighty.
1,
well, that's the end of this video.
5,
but yeah,
5,
right. Make
9,
a comment down below
4.
what would be some good content. I gotta take this phone call. Adrian Riley out.